Um, I'd next, if I may, like to call on uh, my bad. Call on Beth Barnes, friend of the program, academic, was with us, went to Syracuse, was with Kentucky. Do I have that right, Beth? Who are you? Where are you? Can you tell us your story? Do I have her? Have I messed this up?
I think I.
There you are.
Yay, okay. Thank you. So Penn State on the way from Northwestern to Syracuse. But anyway, I was actually in
you go across Route 80 and there it is. Yeah.
It's in there. I was in the master's program with Ken, so it's great to see him again. And then I came back to Northwest. Well, Don actually brought me back then to work with him when he was doing some work for Nestle. And I did that for about 9 months and then went back, left the Chicago area, but I went back to Northwestern in 1986 to work on my PhD. And that was over in communication studies, but Medill was funding me and I was working really closely with Don, a little bit with Martin. Anyway, I'm not, if I get started, I have way too much to say. So I'm just going to talk about one aspect of Don in particular that a couple of people have touched on. But it's one of the things among many, many things about him that really sticks out to me. I had the great good fortune to travel with Don some. I was counting earlier today, and I got to go to 3 continents either with him or because of him. And I have continued to do a lot of traveling in my career. I am a professor in the Integrated Strategic Communication Program. Our business school won't let us use marketing at Kentucky. And actually, one of the things when Ken and I were together at Medill, I think we were the first class to have a sales promotion course, if I remember, at least that's what I remember them telling us. And I still teach sales promotion today. So there you go. But, you know, when you traveled with Don, he was definitely not the kind of person who just went to speak at the conference. He would make a point of getting out of the hotel and learning as much as he could about the area and getting out and talking to people because he was just interested in so many things. And one of my absolute favorite memories is, I'm pretty sure I have the timing right on this. I think it was the fall of 2000. I was teaching in London that semester for Syracuse, and Don was over in London for a conference or a consulting job, something like that. And we got together to go out for dinner, but first we walked. And of course, London's a great place for doing that. And at the time, he was in the process of rereading Dickens. I don't know if he did that multiple times, Heidi, or not, but he was rereading Dickens right then. And so not only were we strolling the streets of London together, and I'm luckily relatively tall, so I can more or less keep up, but he was talking about Dickens as we walked past places. And it was just such a Don moment to me, because again, he knew so much about so many things, but as a couple of people said, he was always trying to learn more as well. And Heidi and I were talking just a few days before Don passed away, and one of the things she was sharing with me from him was that he thought that I maybe inherited his love of travel, and he sure helped to burnish the love of travel that was already in me. I am one of the many people on here, I would not be in the job that I'm in. I would not have had the career that I've had if it wasn't for Don. I hear his voice in my head all the time. And it's just great to be part of this. And Heidi and Don got married the year that I was in the program. So Heidi and I have known each other almost as long as Don and I knew each other. And it's a treasured friendship. And I just want to say, I am drinking an Australian Shiraz for you guys. So thank you all so much. I appreciate it.
I will say, Don always considered Beth to be the daughter that he never had. So they were very close.
Yeah, and that is a great privilege in my life. So good to see my brother Jeff on here.
Thank you, Beth. Thank you so much for that.